Hey, Tim Sykes here with another trade recap. It is good to learn from what works, what doesn't work, your wins, your losses. You really need to reflect on everything that is happening. So I'm proud to share with you my trades. I'm filming this on a Tuesday. I'll post it on a Wednesday. Sorry, I have a crazy schedule. Made roughly 5 grand today on Tuesday. And the question is, how did I do that? My biggest two wins were on classic patterns straight out of my DVDs. Penny Stocking Part 2, Penny Stocking Framework, How to Make Millions. You need to watch them all so that you understand these patterns. This is EMHTF, weird little ticker. But if you look at the chart, this is a classic uptrend. Even my original DVD called Penny Stocking, I mean, this is a stair stepper. And you can see here where it breaks out again and again and again. I made a video lesson yesterday. Watch it on Profitly. And I was simply looking at this former high here in the 660s. It closed strongly in the 680s yesterday. And so I was long overnight. And I actually sold it too soon today. It's up another 10%. I sold it near the market open in the low 7s. So now it's in the mid 7s. This is a little overextended for my taste. You know, this is like day number 5, but POTN is a very similar chart when it broke out here and I was long at 30 cents. And this one is finally having its first red day. But this one went up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So day 6 is red on this one. EMHTF, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe tomorrow it'll be red. I don't know. I would not be aggressive buying a stock like this on day 4, even with the breakout, but it is a breakout, so I went long and I profited little over 1,000. My bigger win was on PRMCF, which is a similar marijuana company. And this is not a breakout over the previous highs. This is a first green day, and I've done a lot of video lessons on the importance of a first green day. I'm more comfortable on this because, you know, first of all, this stock has obviously proven that it can go up over the past several days and weeks. This is a 90-day chart. And now it's come down quite a bit. And you had 3 big red days, and then it's kind of been consolidating for 4 days. Yesterday was its first big green day. And that told me, wait a minute, this thing can bounce again. So I'm looking for the volatility. You don't have to try to find the exact bottom when you're trying to dip buy some of these plays. You're trying to see which ones have the momentum potential to really bounce. I don't want to just dip buy anything. I mean, if you look at a stock like DPW, okay, it had one green day here, but aside from that, I mean, it hasn't paid off trying to dip buy this. Even MGTI, same kind of thing. It had one green day, but you can see here after the big run up, it's just been a gradual decline. NXTD is another one. So it's very, very tricky to just dip buy any of these plays when, guess what? You know, they might just keep fading for all eternity, and you don't want to be long that. The reason why I got into PRMCF yesterday, and I sold it actually quite nicely today, right around here in the 940s, 950s area. So I, for once, you know, sold well. Usually I'm selling too soon. You know, POTN, I bought it at 30 and I sold it at 33 and I was like, I'm done, made my 10%. And then the thing nearly doubles, actually did double all the way up to 60 cents. So I made 10% on a potential 100% winner. Just so you understand the kind of upside potential. If I'm going to screw up, guess what? If I'm picking a stock that's going to spike 100%, even if I screw up, I'm going to make 10 or 20%. That's the kind of upside potential. That's the kind of plays that I like. But PRMCF, sorry. First green day, I'm a lot more comfortable like that. And then my other play was on UMFG, which, you know, this is a little trickier because usually these stocks bounce. This one is not bouncing. Usually they bounce. So when they don't bounce, you have to protect yourself. We got a little bit of a bounce, and this is where I made my money. It was too quick for an alert, but I, you know, previewed it even before I traded it in the chat room. You know, you had a few minutes to basically get it around 75, 80 cents and sell it at $1. I mean, this is a nice little 20, 30% bounce. It was just quick. And you have to protect yourself if a stock is not bouncing. A lot of you guys just hold and hope hope is not a strategy for me. Sometimes I sell too soon, but even if I sell too soon, you see I'm still making 10, 20% on my money versus, where I could maybe have made 50%, whatever, boo-hoo. But I always protect myself. And when this thing wasn't bouncing, I didn't try to get in again. I wasn't like, oh, I have to do this. Then this became kind of like the exception to the rule of bounces. So I didn't want to get back in. Out of all of these trades, PRMCF was my best. This one actually had a good little dip buy and bounce opportunity today too, but I'm more interested in the first green day. So long story short, PRMCF first green day, EMHTF breakout over the former highs, and UMFG was a morning panic dip buy. So these are the patterns that I trade. Learn to love them. And if you understand that, leave a message underneath this video saying, I love these patterns. 4 words, because these are 3 very good patterns that happen again and again and again, and you just have to be prepared for them. Even if you sell too soon, it's better to be safe than sorry. Protect, protect, protect when the trades don't work out. But overall, I made around $5 grand, so I'm happy.